So there's a lot on the line. I know Blake talked a lot about what he plans to do. We've got to vote Republican up and down that ticket. We really do. There's a lot on the line. We need a transformational leader right now, not someone to come in and take baby steps. How do you take baby steps when we have a guy named Joe Biden who handed control of our border over to the cartels? You can't take a baby step. You've got to take a decisive action and protect the border and take it back from the cartels, and we're going to do that on day one. And there's a reason that these guys are writing 100% negative stories on us, on me. 100%. I was shocked when I heard that. I read the story this week. Apparently some group studied all of the mainstream media, and they said, of course the Democrats get treated like they're brilliant when they're not. And the Republicans get treated awfully, but that's not a surprise to us. 87% of Republican candidates are getting negative coverage by the fake news media. But there was something shocking in the story. They said there's one candidate out there who's getting 100% negative coverage by these guys. Guess who it was? Yours truly. The good news is we're not listening to them. We're not listening to them. We've pulled the curtain back. We see what they're about. Let me ask, and I want you to kind of look at the media when you answer this, when you answer this question. How many of you really don't care what the fake news media says? Give it some noise. You just don't care. I talked to, my husband told me, I talked to my husband today. I talk to him every day because he's on the campaign trail with me. But he took our sweet little pug, Sushi, out for a walk this morning, and he had my hat on. Not my hat, it said Kari Lake for governor. And he said, I got stopped by so many people who were like, yes, I voted for her, I'm going to vote for her. But he talked to one guy who said, I voted for Kari, and I am so vocal on social media. He said, in 2020, I was afraid to speak out. I didn't want to be canceled. I didn't want to have a client get mad at me. I was worried about ruffling feathers. He said, we don't have any more time on the clock. We got to speak out right now. Who's ready to speak out to save their country? It's not always easy. It's not. I spoke out. Obviously, I got real vocal. I worked for 27 years covering the news, and if you had me on in your home at any time during that period, I thank you. I feel this relationship I have with the people of Arizona. And when I walked away from that, I had seen how the media treated President Trump, unfairly, attacking him, just horribly, a guy who gave up so much. And I thought, well, surely they won't do, they just didn't like him, but they would never do that to me. I worked with these people, right? Sure enough, sure enough. And I've lost some friends, but I'll tell you what, the patriotic, America-loving friends I've gained will make up for any friend I lost 1,000,000 times over. I see many of them here. I see many of them here. And that's what it's about. Our family is who loves this country. Our blood, we have our blood relatives, obviously, but we also have a blood with DNA in it from our founding fathers. And our founding fathers are counting on us right now to get out there and vote and get out there and save this republic. Who's ready to do that? Who's going to show up like their lives depend on it?